This type of light cruiser is our greatest concern. It is fast, and Great Britain has many of them with which to continue the blockade against us. That is why you were summoned here, to witness the demonstration of a new weapon. Are you ready, Doctor?
Quite ready, Admiral.
Proceed with the experiment.
I have here a model of our marine mine. This mine has been treated with a pitchblende concentrate known as Compound X. To this Compound X, I have added 1 milligram of copper sulfate. You will observe the effect.
A magnetic mine. Gentlemen, this weapon is greater than the submarine itself. Explain, Doctor.
Gladly, Your Excellency. Compound X is the discovery of a Canadian scientist named Merritt. It's extremely valuable as a cure for infantile paralysis. By adding copper sulfate, the compound becomes highly magnetic, as you have seen.
Then a mine or torpedo containing the compound aims itself at any steel-hulled vessel in that area.
Precisely so, Admiral.
Do we have the formula?
No, sir, but it would be useless. Unfortunately, our country controls no pitchblende deposits.
How much Compound X is available to us?
Not much. The larger hospitals and public clinics have a small supply, but...
Commandeer it. All of it.
But, Admiral...
Doctor, we are at war.
Yes, Admiral. Gentlemen, Your Excellency.
With these magnetic mines, we will blast the English fleet from the North Sea.
The situation is serious, Kettler.
Yes, Your Excellency.
We have weakened the blockade with our magnetic mines, but our supply of Compound X will be exhausted in a few weeks. We must have more.
I thought Gawson had made contact with the people who mined this Compound X.
He has, but we can't get it out of Canada. That's why I am sending you in charge. You're leaving by submarine tonight. Your mission is a perilous one, and the fate of our great cause is in your hands. Kettler, you must not fail.
Canadian destroyer. She's coming fast. Down periscope. Submerged to 100 feet.
Aye, aye, sir.
Reduced to quarter speed. They'll drop depth charges, but we are comparatively safe at 100 feet. We're safe now. We'll cruise at this depth until nightfall and then make for Mackenzie Inlet.
More information on that enemy submarine, Sergeant. Send it out at once.
Yes, sir. Attention all field force commanders in the Atlantic Coast Zone. Attention all Atlantic Patrol units of the Canadian Navy and Coast Guard. Attention all Atlantic Shore Patrols of the Royal Canadian Mounted Police. General broadcast number 22. Enemy submarine first sighted approaching the mouth of the St. Lawrence is believed to be headed southwest. It is known to be carrying an enemy espionage agent who will probably try to put him ashore in the neighborhood of Mackenzie Inlet.
Mackenzie Inlet now.
How soon would we meet Garson?
I'll check our position.
Are you sure this is the right location, Brunt?
Positive of it, Mr. Garson.
Spray the starboard tube.
Aye, aye, sir.
For the cause.
For the cause.
Section 5.
There's something breaking water up ahead.
That's him. Pull up.
We've got to get out of here fast. Canadian military intelligence has a general broadcast out for you. It's the Mounties. Back up! Hit up the inlet. We'll try and make a landing at Beaver Cove.
Corporal Hastings, Royal Mounted Police, calling GHQ. Corporal Hastings calling GHQ.
GHQ, go ahead, Corporal.
6 men in a speedboat fired on my patrol at Pine Point and got away. Boat is headed north.
Attention Sergeant King, Beaver Cove Patrol. Attention Sergeant King, Beaver Cove Patrol. A speedboat, number and type unknown, fired on Mackenzie Patrol at Pine Point. Boat is carrying 6 men. This boat is now headed north toward your station. Arrest occupants and hold for Canadian military authorities.
Mackenzie Patrol. Well, that's Bob Hastings. 10 to 1, that speedboat has contacted the submarine we've been looking for. Bear to the right, Mills.
Can't you do something for me, Wade?
What can I do for you? I'll get you patched up when we get ashore.
There it is. Pull alongside when I turn on this light.
Shoot out that light! Run them down!
Sergeant King reporting, sir. I'm on special detail for the Commandant. I request a horse and outfit. They're my orders, sir.
Very good, Sergeant. Corporal Merritt will fix you up. Merritt.
Yes, sir?
See that Sergeant King has issued a horse and equipment. Have them prepared at once.
Yes, sir.
It's good to see you, son.
It's good to see you too, Dad. I wish they'd transfer me to your station.
Father and son on the same post might not work out too well. What brings you up here, my lad?
Well, I have orders to get this man. He calls himself Wade Garson.
An espionage agent, eh? Believed to have contacted an enemy submarine in Mackenzie Inlet. Known to have been one of the speedboat crew who fired upon mounted police at Pine Point and later bombed a patrol boat at Beaver Cove. This is a very important assignment, son.
That was my patrol boat they bombed.
And you trailed him to my district?
Not exactly, but I have every good reason to believe he's up here. That gang in the speedboat left one of their men behind, wounded. And we learned from him that Garson has connections in the Valley of Hunted Men.
The Valley of Hunted Men. Till now, we've let it pretty much alone. It's filled with bad characters, ex-convicts and the like. But as long as they've stayed in there, we haven't bothered them. But now I'm going to give you a detail and let you clean it out.
Oh, but
It isn't a one-man job, Sergeant. I'll send 4 men with you.
Yes, sir.
Your horse is ready, Sergeant.
Thanks.
Tell Carter, Doyle, Hallett, McLeod. They will accompany Sergeant King to the Valley of Hunted Men.
Yes, sir.
Now let me tell you about the valley, son.
Howdy, Inspector King. Well, hello, Sergeant Dave.
Vinegar Smith. You haven't grown a day older.
I haven't grown a day older in 30 years, and ain't grown older another. But I didn't come up here to talk about my age.
Well, Vinegar, what's your trouble?
Ain't no trouble with me. It's old man Merritt. Where's young Tom?
Well, he's busy right now, Vinegar. What's the matter with Merritt?
Oh, ain't nothing the matter with him. It's that compound X of his. Somebody's been stealing it. He wants that you should look into it.
Oh, I see. Well, I'll go up to the mine right away. Get your details, Sergeant, and come along. It's on the way to the valley.
Yes, sir.
Vinegar, come with me.
How are you, Dave?
Fine, Tom. Never better. How's the Merritt family?
Swell. Why don't you stop at the mine and say hello to Dad and Linda?
All right, I will.
Good luck.
Giving Garson 20 16-ounce bars of Compound X. I don't dare give him any more now. Merritt was grumbling about a shortage of the stuff only this morning.
Well, don't do anything to arouse Merritt's suspicions. And tell Garson to send out the Compound X through the usual channels.
All right. Kettler says you're to ship the compound out through the usual channels.
So Merritt's been squawking, has he?
Yes, plenty.
Sooner or later, we're going to have to do something about him. Here's your money, Crandall. I still think we should have raised our last offer and bought Merritt out. We're going to need a lot of this Compound X.
But a bigger offer would have made Merritt suspicious. He thinks the stuff's only good for infantile paralysis.
We'll use it for paralysis, all right, but not the kind Merritt thinks. We'll use it to paralyze the British Navy, and it's your job to see we get lots of it.
I'll do the best
You'll never get another ounce of it.
Why, Tom.
I thought you were an honest man, Matt, when I let you buy an interest in the caribou. I thought you really wanted to help me fight infantile paralysis with a compound. But I know better now. I began to suspect you soon after the compound started to disappear. But now I know you're guilty.
Just a minute, Tom. I admit that I have taken a few bars of Compound X, but I did it because I needed some extra money.
I just heard enough to send you two to the firing squad. And if what I think is true, I'm going to see that you get there.
Just what do you think, Tom?
I think you've sold out to the enemy.
Oh, don't be a fool.
You can't laugh it off, Crandall. Among other things, I happen to know that you have a shortwave radio hidden in the storeroom. And I also happen to know what wavelength that radio's tuned to.
That's entirely too much for you to know, Mr. Merritt. I'd better knock you out so they won't suspect you. When you come to, all you know is that you were slugged from behind.
But wait, I don't...
Shut up.
There's something wrong up the house.
I wish you'd have come sooner, Inspector. There's Mountie work here.
What's wrong, Kelly?
Tom Merritt's dead. Dead? Yes, sir.
If you could only give us some description of the man, we might have something to work on.
But I can't. I didn't even see him. I heard a shot and rushed in and saw Tom lying on the floor. As I ran to him, this man struck me from behind. The next I remember is coming to and finding you here.
What was he looking for?
The payroll, probably. It's in the safe.
Wonder why he didn't take it with him.
Scared off, I guess, by Kelly and the others.
Inspector, I'm sure I saw the man.
Well, what did he look like?
I only had a fleeting glimpse of him as he rode by, but I did notice that he had a scar on his face.
Do you look anything like this man?
Dave, that is the man.
I had a hunch it would be. I will leave immediately for the Valley of Hunted Men.
No doubt, Sergeant, that's where your man's headed. It'll be dark before you get there.
It'll be a break for us, sir. I'll do whatever I can, Linda.
I know you will, Dave.
Follow me.
Are you ever going to get that radio fixed, Brandt? What is the matter with it?
Doing the best I can, Wade. The transformer burned out.
Well, make it snappy. I've got to talk to Kettler.
F-25 calling F-36. F-25 calling F-36.
That's Crandall.
F-25 calling F-36. F-25 calling F-36.
F-36, go ahead, F-25.
What's wrong up there? I've been trying to get you all afternoon.
Burned out a transformer, just got it fixed. What's the setup down there?
Apparently I'm in the clear, but Sergeant King and 4 Mounties left here this afternoon headed for the valley. It's a wonder they're not there now.
No sign of them yet, but we'll take care of them when they get here. Call you later. Lincoln, you come with me. Put that light out, then get out of sight.
I want Wade Garson.
Don't even know the man.
All right, men, search the buildings. Carson, you're under arrest.
Sergeant.